Do you have any physical injuries? If so, what are they and how do they make you feel? That's a good one. I suffer from gout, which is why occasionally you'll see me walking with a limp. It's usually on my right foot, but it's gone into my ankle and my left foot a few times. And I take allopurinol for that. I have a few sports related injuries. When I was a kid, I did taekwondo and judo and gotten in a few accidents here and there in various vehicles, and they've caused some trauma here and there. Um, you know, Probably a lot of PTSD from being in the crypto space, dealing with constant criticism. I mean, it's not easy. Where every single day, psychologically, you're bombarded 24 hours a day by people you've never met, and half of your entire industry hates you and says horrible things, many of which aren't true, or as things that are taken out of context are not fair. Uh, Not a saint. I've certainly done a lot of things wrong, but unfortunately, there's just no empathy. And frankly, human decency or respect in this industry. And many times it's deeply hurtful and disgusting. And people just say, well, suck it up and don't let it bother you. Well, it's easy for you to say that because you don't deal with it every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't get white powder mailed to your home. You don't get death threats. You don't get people throw toilet paper rolls at you, these types of things. So, on the physical side, outside of being overweight and having some issues here and there, fine. On the psychological side, takes time. Have to go to meditation retreats, have to talk to people, have to work out, meditate every day, do a lot of things to cleanse yourself and keep the passion going. No amount of money in the world is worth this type of abuse. It's only worth it if you have a mission and a vision. And we're making great progress with the things I want to do and the way I want to move the world towards. And things that have happened in Africa, Ukraine, other places are just a demonstration of why our technology needs to exist. So that is the ultimate replenishing, cleansing sense, is that if you're mission oriented, it gives you an excuse to go into the arena and take the abuse and deal with the day-to-day stuff. There are hard days. We call it the monster of the week. Something happens, whether it be Mint Swamp or a book or whatever the hell it is, and you just see people do things that sometimes you just wonder, how can people be so disgustingly stupid or be born with such lack of empathy? But then there's good days. You meet a lot of wonderful people. You go to great places and you meet people who give you hope. You meet people that they don't have a lot, but they still give you the shirt off their back, and they actually believe in the mission. And they too want to live in a better world. And that, by far, when you look at the balance of the scales, far outweighs any of the negative stuff. So, yeah, it's people focus too much on physical, but the mental, I think, is far more important as an entrepreneur. You have to keep going, which is why so many entrepreneurs have substance abuse problems. They have alcoholism. They develop mental illness. They have bad marriages. It's tough. I don't drink. I drink 1 year on, 1 year off. And I do this to make sure I don't become an alcoholic, because it's pretty easy to become one in this industry, especially with all the bullshit people deal with. And there's a litany of other things to do.